They called him Private Henry Tilling, but most of the men in his unit simply called him the lucky bastard. Because no matter what happened, Tilling never died. He'd been buried alive twice, caught in shellfire 3 times, and once, this is recorded, struck through the chest by shrapnel that somehow missed every vital organ. But after each brush with death, something in him changed. The first time was at the Somme, 1916. A direct hit on the trench buried half his unit. When they pulled him out, his eyes were open, and he was smiling. They thought it was shock. He didn't speak for days, just stared at the horizon, grinning. When he finally did speak, he whispered, "It's not over." The others thought he meant the war. But that night, men woke to find Tilling standing in the mud, whispering into the darkness, as if someone was whispering back. By 1917, his luck turned unnatural. Shells fell all around him, and he walked through the smoke untouched. His comrades avoided him, said his eyes looked wrong. Then came the raid. His patrol went over the top. None returned, except Tilling. He came back hours later, dragging his rifle, covered in blood that wasn't his. When they asked what happened, he said, "They're not dead. They're waiting." The next morning, the bodies were found laid out neatly in the mud, like someone had arranged them. All from Tilling's patrol. They sent him to a field hospital. The doctors said it was shell shock, but the nurses whispered. He never slept, sat up all night, counting softly, always to 12. One nurse said she saw him standing in the dark, perfectly still. When she asked what he was doing, he said, "They told me to wait. It's almost time." In 1918, he vanished from the hospital. Days later, soldiers near Amiens saw a lone figure walking toward the German line. Head low, arms hanging limp, like a sleepwalker. The Germans opened fire. He didn't fall. He just kept walking until the smoke swallowed him. After the war, when graves were uncovered, they found 12 men, Tilling's old unit, and one more body lying across them, hands folded, face calm. Dog tags read, H. Tilling, but his records listed him as missing, not killed. Months later, a survivor swore he saw him on a station platform in London. Same eyes, same calm smile. Tilling looked at him and said, "It's not over," then walked into the fog. Some men die in war. Some men bring it home with them. Subscribe to World War I Tales.